We're back in the kitchen, but we're not in my kitchen. If you have been watching the videos, we are back at my mom's house for two reasons. Number one, I've got a lot of positive reviews and everybody loved this kitchen and thought it was so beautiful, and which it is.
And this kitchen, actually, I lowered the cabinets for my height and everything, so it all works perfect.
That's perfect. That's all set for you. And for those of you who do not know, this is Martin. Martin is my stepdad. He's also the man who created this kitchen, built this house, and is someone that I've known for an extremely long time. Ever since I was, well, I guess about 14 years old.
Oh, I was friends with you before I even met your mother.
Yeah, back when I was, my first job was at Ruby Tuesdays when I was 14 years old, and I've known Martin ever since then. And in all those years, I've seen him create masterpieces when it comes to construction.
Let's not get too excited.
What I've never seen him do is cook.
No.
And I cannot wait to see what happens. So, as he said...
can I, Lloyd? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a full English breakfast.
Full English breakfast.
I've never actually cooked an English breakfast. I've eaten lots. And the good thing about it is it'll kill you if you have one of these every day, but they're so tasty. Everything's bland in England, but the breakfasts are the tip top. So let's see what happens and hope it's edible when we've finished.
we are going to make a traditional English breakfast, and I'll be honest, up till about, let's say 10 minutes ago, I had absolutely no idea what that entailed or what was in it. But I have now learned that we are going to be cooking bacon, sausage, mushrooms, eggs, tomatoes, and bread.
Fried bread.
Fried bread.
And unfortunately, we can't get any black pudding. So I just couldn't find black pudding, so...
What's it called?
Black pudding.
Black pudding. I have no idea what that is.
It's just congealed pig's blood, basically.
Wow.
It's all good for the arteries. So
it's a shame that we don't have any of that.
No, it's a shame.
And we're going to cook it all in one pan. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, you're big on presentation. There'll be no presentation today, Lloyd. Just good eating when we finish. Okay?
Well, fun. Let's see what happens. Come and check this out. So, here's where we're starting. We are taking the biggest pan we could find, and we're going to cook everything in the same pan, like I just said. So, I'm excited to see how that happens. And believe it or not, I'm not driving this bus. He is. I'm just here to make sure that,
I don't set fire to the house.
I don't want to catch the kitchen on fire. So let's get started. You tell me what we're doing first.
Well, first of all, we're going to warm this pan up because I'm told that it'll stick to it if you don't get it warm first. Then we're going to throw some sausages in there. I've been told you put some holes in the sausages so they don't burst.
To keep them from
exploding. And then we're going to put some bacon in. And then we're going to warm baked beans.
Baked beans.
Everybody has baked beans in England. We used to come home when I've been drinking. We'd open a tin of baked beans and just eat them with a spoon right out of the can.
Oh, that sounds
best food in the world.
Horrible. And if there's any part of this you don't understand, I'll get a translator, because I'm trying to keep up with him.
This will go slow for to start.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with our sausage and bacon first.
That's hot.
Okay, let's not do that at all. Go for it, my friend.
See, that sizzle. You're always having sizzle. This is the best sizzle you'll get. Okay. Hands are clean. I washed them last night, Lloyd.
Lovely. So sausage and bacon in the same pan.
And all we're doing is making room for everything else, basically, Lloyd. You know, we get it all in here. See, that's sticking already.
It's okay. So we did go over the steps. Before we started filming, one thing he asked me was the steps and what cooks faster than the other. So in order to do this in a traditional style, like you would back in England, all in one pan, but you can't throw everything in the pan at the same time because it's not going to cook the same. And by the time the bacon and the sausage is done, the eggs would be burnt to a crisp. So we're going to let the bacon and the sausage go first. That's also going to season our pan really, really well to give us that final flavor that we're after. And allow for everything to cook evenly.
Ah, smells good already, Lloyd.
Actually, it does.
Okay.
Now, I hope everybody at home back in England is getting a kick out of watching this, because there he is in the flesh.
Yeah.
Martin is cooking, and
My first time, normally I have oatmeal for breakfast. That's what I've always had.
oatmeal.
Mother used to do oatmeal every morning. I've had oatmeal every morning on a weekday for probably 60 years. So,
Which is nice, but I don't really think we all want to watch oatmeal cook.
we're not going to get everything in. We're not getting all the bacon in. Just let me give this a bit of a stir.
Okay,
Because
go
I'm
for
told I can burn the foot. Already we're burning the pan.
You're not burning the
We're
pan.
not? Okay.
You got right there.
Thank you, Lloyd.
So we really want to let all that go at the same time. Meanwhile, we're bringing up our baked beans. It does smell terrific.
I should have been a chef because it's not that difficult, is it really, when I'm looking at this?
Oh yeah?
You just poke stuff around and move it around and look busy. It's like grilling. You've seen me grilling. The good thing about not being able to cook is when everybody comes over to the house and I turn the grill on, they nearly tie me to the chair so I don't go anywhere near that grill. Awesome.
So he says it's that simple that anyone can do this. So I think every chef in the world that's watching this either turned off the video or they might have given you the finger. Who knows?
While we're waiting, Lloyd, I'm going to prepare these beautiful tomatoes, okay?
Tomatoes.
And all we do is, well, all I do is, done. Okay?
So you slice them in half
I do.
and you're going to cook them?
I'm just going to stick them in there, okay?
We're going to cook the tomatoes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In here?
Stick them in here, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in your way, sir.
No, you're just doing your
I'm
thing.
just looking. I just keep them moving so we cook every section of it.
No, that's how you learn, Lloyd.
So we've got our bacon going, our sausage going. You want to throw in some mushrooms now that we've got some?
Sure, let me throw some in.
cooking?
The last time I had a full English breakfast is when we go see Lee in Santa Monica. And we go to the King's Head and they do a fantastic English breakfast.
Hey, I've been there.
You've been there?
Yes, I have.
Yes. It really is good. And you get your black pudding. You know,
I don't understand that.
well, we've got to make room for these eggs as well. We've
You
got
have
eggs
room.
coming on. And,
Just dump those mushrooms in there. You'll have plenty of room.
right.
This looks like.
Put together. But
Please don't burn yourself.
okay. Some more.
You haven't noticed I'm having a hard time not stepping in.
Right,
But I'm trying very hard not to. Because I'm learning here with everyone else.
Just spit a bit. Oh,
I wondered about this. I wondered about a traditional English breakfast when he said he wanted to try doing this and to make a traditional English breakfast. I had no idea what it was. So I did put feelers out there to see how people would feel about it and what they would say and what the reaction was. And I got such a huge response from people who wanted to see this and love traditional English breakfast that, well, curiosity got the best of me. So I really wanted to see what this is and how this works.
and then one day we can do a tea.
A tea?
I'm gonna have to do you some beans on toast. You'd love beans on toast, like you'd love it. Lots of pepper, easy to do.
It's beans on toast.
Beans on, yeah. You bake beans, you staple. When you're drunk, you eat beans cold, okay?
When you're drunk.
And then you have them for breakfast, but you warm them up. And you can have them for tea on a night on toast,
On toast.
okay?
Lovely.
You can mess around with these if you think they are burning a little bit.
No, they're not. They're
No,
cooking. They're not burning.
Oh, the cooking, that's cooking, okay. There you go.
See this?
Uh-huh.
You can just start moving stuff around so you get all the flavors that you want.
Good job, Lee.
I'm
Lloyd. You're Lloyd.
You know, So yeah, these are cooking beautifully. They're browning. They're not burning, I promise.
When the black will burn, correct?
Correct. Once they start, and you'll smell it when it's burned.
Okay.
And you see what'll happen is as these mushrooms cook, it's my turn to keep the people. When mushrooms cook, they will release water into this pan.
I can see it. That's
Which
happening.
you're going to start to see a lot more sizzle when you mix the grease from the bacon and the sausage with the water from the mushrooms. So you really want to keep things moving and pay attention because one, it's going to start to cook faster. Two, you don't want anything to burn. And three, you don't want to get yourself burned with grease popping. So now that we're getting to where we are,
Stick these tomatoes
you
in,
can
right?
stick in the tomatoes. And when, I guess, in the next few minutes, if you want to go ahead and put in your
Face down.
egg face
start with.
down.
I mean, listen, I'm going to get some stick about not doing this correctly, but you know what? I don't care. All right.
Look at all of that. Sausage, mushrooms, bacon, tomatoes. And we still have eggs to add. I cannot get over this. Look how beautifully these are cooking. Nice and brown. Now, Martin was concerned that these were starting to burn, and I'm reassuring him that they're not burning. They're browning all the way around, which is what lets us know that the inside is what's cooking, and that's what's important. Do you see all this? See all that brown, Martin, on the pan? That is flavor right there. When we fry the bread you're talking about, all that is what's going to soak up. The eggs are going to take on such a fantastic flavor. These tomatoes.
Now we'll fry the bread right at the end when we've got more room. We'll take everything off and just stick the bread in for a couple of seconds.
So now that we are where we are, should we do what? Should we go ahead and flip over the tomatoes?
Yep, let's flip them over.
You should do however you were going to do it.
Oh, I'm going to use my fingers, but I'm
Then
told
do it.
that's not very good.
I think you're going to burn yourself,
Well,
but it can't hurt you.
can't hurt me. How's that?
Lovely.
See? I'll make some room.
Make some room. You want to put in your eggs.
Let's put in some eggs, okay?
Now we get to add eggs.
And sometimes, Lloyd, a little bit of shell goes in, but that's kind of good for you, you know? Don't knock it.
Did everyone hear that? A little bit of shell goes in.
Sometimes. Okay?
Holy cow. I'm not going to lie, this doesn't good. No black.
And we don't do over easy. All I do is kind of just, well, I've seen people do this, okay?
Yeah?
You know,
How does that work for you?
this seems to be working.
How amazing is
Look at that. Smells awesome, you know that?
So now at this point, we're just waiting for the eggs to be done, and then does that mean it's finished?
I guess. I mean, you can never tell until you're eating it, really, Lloyd, whether you cooked it right, but, you know?
Okay. If you say so.
But I think we're getting, usually I've noticed that when you do your tomatoes, when these are done, it kind of goes a little bit wrinkly, the skin,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Little trick teaching you there, okay?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So we're looking for wrinkly skin on our tomatoes.
You don't need no to go.
On our tomatoes.
Yeah,
That's how we know that they're done.
yeah. Well, I mean, listen, you can't poison yourself with tomatoes if they're not quite, I guess as long as they're warm, really, you know?
Lovely.
Mm,
Now,
it's looking good.
it does look fantastic.
Just don't know how good these eggs.
Just give them a toss.
No, I'm not tossing them. I don't like them tossed. No, we're getting that.
There you go.
There you go. Look at that.
Lovely. Wow. I cannot wait to see us play this out.
Good presentation, we hope.
Is key.
It's key.
Aesthetics is everything.
Yeah. Well, it's getting close. Real close.
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah. Well, don't know if you like it, but listen. Mmm. That's close.
That's close right there.
Okay.
All right, let's plate this up. I'm gonna bring this over here. Oh, wow, that looks so cool. It does look great just in the pan. So let's go ahead and get it all put together.
Once I've got some of this out of here, we're going to put it back on that flame and I'm going to do some fried bread. Okay, you probably won't like that, but
I think I will.
you might do.
So we're gonna take the eggs.
Do you want me to do that for you?
Sure, please.
Just going to make sure I get all that burn on. Everybody in the UK is cringing right now, Lloyd, you know that? But so,
What, you think they don't trust your abilities?
well, they know my abilities. See how it starts a little bit of a crinkle there?
Yes.
I've heard that's supposed to be good. So.
Yes. Who doesn't love a nice crinkly tomato?
There you go. So that one's there, and we're going to get some sausages. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, mind my fingers.
This might make life easier.
There you go. Yeah, you can have three. You're bigger than me. Okay.
3 sausages and bacon.
Mm-hmm. Get on it. Okay.
Wow.
You like mushrooms, Lloyd?
I do. I do.
You do?
What about you?
Yeah.
You don't like them?
I don't mind mushrooms.
Didn't your mother always feed
I didn't really put enough mushrooms in the pan, to be honest with you, but I didn't think there'd be room. What I should have done was practice first, but I didn't.
That's what makes it better. Now what?
Now we're going to get some bread. Okay, now we're going to get this back.
So now we have fried bread coming.
Ooh, it's a lot of fried bread, is that? But you can take some off for the kids. But it is a messy job.
Well, listen, as Jason will tell you, as my son will tell you, cooking is about 2 things. Having fun and making a mess. And we're having a blast, and we haven't made much of a mess, but that's okay.
We're doing good. We're okay.
It's great. May I plate the beans?
You may plate the beans. All right.
In case anyone's wondering, I just keep asking him questions because, frankly, I like to listen to him talk. Do you care where the beans go?
But the bread is room, like, I mean, you know, whatever you got in the room.
Trust me, there's always room.
There you go. Good job, Lloyd.
Thank you. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'll turn off the stove.
You know, let's come back and get some of those.
There we go.
With a knife. It's all about presentation, Lloyd.
It's all about presentation. You are correct.
So what we're going to do is, I'll stick that there, stick that there.
Did
Done.
we do it? Done?
Done.
Yes. I mean, wow. Look at this. I can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to try it. What's that for?
This is A1 sauce.
Yeah, I know.
In England, we call this brown sauce.
Brown sauce.
Do you know why it's called brown sauce?
Because it's brown.
Because it's brown, and I always like to put some brown sauce on my bangers, okay?
You what?
Sausages, bangers,
Baggers.
okay? You might not like brown sauce.
Oh,
right?
I definitely am trying it.
You
You're
are trying
having it.
it?
I'm
Okay.
having it. I mean, where's the silverware?
Done.
Done.
Okay.
I mean, I can't wait to try this. This was fun.
It's going to kill you, but it's going to be tasty. What a way to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching him do it. Huh? If you have not done so yet, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Give the video you say it,
Thumbs up.
a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And share this with everyone. Enjoy, folks. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you soon.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, I can't wait.
Come sit down, I'll make y'all some coffee.